welcome back to my channel, and I am very excited to now present to you my living room. So I hope you enjoy this video, and we are gonna get right on into what my current living room situation looks like. Welcome to my living room, my beautifuls. So here it is. So this is at an angle. I'm like in between, like in the hallway of my apartment, mini hallway. And so my bedroom is like right off to the side on this angle. So this is the kind of the view I get to see kind of when I'm laying on my bed from the corner of my eye if I'm peeking out here for the cats. So this is what it looks like when you walk into it. I have my dining table set up over here, which I need to get a smaller one because unfortunately this is too big for the space area and it's making it look a little cramped. So I got this table and chair secondhand on Facebook, but I do have plans to get something a little bit smaller and kind of round because I like round style tables. But this is what it looks like from this little angle over here. And then when you're walking over here, this is the nice couch sitting area. So I have these little drawers right here. Has basically holiday decor in there. And so this is my little lamp that is a little bit vintage here, like really vintage. I think probably maybe 90s, maybe 90s, early 2000s maybe. So that's here. I have a little Alice in Wonderland White Rabbit little purse. It's supposed to be like a costume purse, so that's sitting up there. And then this is my couch. It has a couch cover from Amazon. Oh, I don't know if I showed in the little corner over here, but I have some blush pink dumbbells from Tone It Up. They're from YouTube. I got those at Target. But here's my couch set up right here. It just has a little couch cover, which I'm not too crazy about, but it has been working for me for a while now, but I would like something very much different. And I have these pillows on here that are like fuzzy, which Hope loves fuzzy things. So they're like a blush pink and cream and burgundy kind of colors. And then I have my Cheshire Cat plush over there because he's a little big. And then over here is my whole Alice in Wonderland collection right here, sitting on my window. If you wanted to get a sneak peek, I can always do a full in-depth tour to share with you all what my Alice in Wonderland collection is about, but I love collecting Alice in Wonderland, and Alice in Wonderland is my favorite fairy tale of all. So there's all my Alice stuff, which my very favorite collection. I love collecting Alice so very much. And then over here we have my little coffee table, which was a housewarming gift from my Aunt Sabrina. So it's been working out really nicely for me. And it's from Amazon, in case anybody's wondering. And I have a box of tissues. I have this cute little ceramic little house from Target's Valentine's Day collection this year from the brand Spritz. There's my remote to my TV. And then I have over here some magazines. Of course, on top is my Audrey Hepburn one though. But I have tons of magazines. If you want a magazine collection, we can do one if that's something you're interested in. But I've got I collect certain of the Life ones. I have like Anne Frank, I have Mr. Rogers, Audrey Hepburn. I like collecting a lot of those types of famous people because they're my favorite things to read. And then this is my view when I'm sitting on the couch, which is very, very nice if you want to see what it looks like when I'm sitting down. This is my cute little TV section. Of course, I love collecting things. I love collecting Disney and different fantasy shows that I watch and things like that. So I'm gonna go a little bit closer because I'm gonna go over to the window because this is where I have some of my Beauty and the Beast collection. So it's a mixture of the animated and the live action over here. And I have a purse. Yes, I have a purse on display on this window. That is really old from Target. But it's one of my favorites because it of course has butterflies and roses all over it, which is my theme. And this is my bookcase. This bookcase has been with me since the early 2000s, which let's give a big applause for how long it has lived. It's been around with me since, if you saw my dresser in my bedroom, they were part of like the same collection. And I used to have more pieces to the collection, but unfortunately, not all those things lasted. But this is my bookshelf. So we have my Pikachu, Pokemon, Lookish collection. It's basically just Pikachus, but there is a couple Pichu things. I do not plan on collecting Raichu. If somebody wants to ask me, I do not want to collect him. I do not like the character Raichu, even though it's Pikachu's final form. The first two forms are the cutest. And of course, I have one of my newest favorite little characters. I've had this one for a little bit. When they started going to the Aloha region, I have Litten, which became one of my favorite kitty characters in Pokemon. So of course, we have a little bit of representation of her. And then I have more of my Beauty and the Beast stuff. So basically my plushies of it, along with my miniature little book collection right here. And this painting is also Beauty and the Beast, and it is signed by Paige O'Hara herself. I think this is mostly going to be a rare thing. I got this off of Disney Movie Rewards a long time ago with all of my points I had stacked up from, I used to collect Disney DVDs and loved getting the codes so I can get points on my Disney Rewards. But unfortunately, since I do have Disney Plus, I don't collect DVDs anymore. So there's my plushies. Most likely we just have on display right now, we have Bridgerton, The Duke and I, the first book. I need to get the rest of them, but I just thought the cover of this one was so aesthetically pleasing, and I am a big, huge Bridgerton fan. But if you wanted to see what some of my books look like, that's what they look like. Mostly try to be white and pink themed. And then these are more of my non-white and pink theme. But oh my gosh, this I've had since elementary. I've had this book since elementary. Great book, also very sad. Don't worry, I'm also part of the Anne of Green Gables fans and Little House on the Prairie, and there's a Alice book. I just wanted to share with you guys that. I will do a book collection if that's something you want to see. But if anybody wanted to know what kind of like really like old school kind of like books, you know, I'm a fan of, I do love these. Sneak peek of it into my bookish kind of vibes, I guess you can say. And then of course, this is my Once Upon a Time kind of mystical spells looking area over here. I wish there was like Charmed stuff, like you could collect Charmed merchandise. I wish there was Charmed merchandise, but like the original Charmed. But unfortunately there's none. But I love Once Upon a Time, and so I have some of that stuff. I have some things from like the Target dollar spot from Halloween last year. That's another book I have yet to read, but it's supposed to be a twist on the Wizard of Oz, which I love Wizard of Oz and stuff, so wanted to see how other people take them. And then of course, here's my little Captain Hook collection. Favorite Disney villain, in case anybody was wondering who it was. It's Captain Hook, even though I don't know if I would consider him a villain because he's actually pretty funny. His plans don't really go through, so I wouldn't really consider him superly a villain because it never plans out. So, but also, I'm a Captain Swan fan if anybody's wondering. That's why I only have two. I do plan on trying to finish my Once Upon a Time collection at some point, but who knows. Here's my Buffy collection. This was my Aunt Christina's Buffy collection that she collected in the early 2000s. And then I have another purse down there on display. And these are all of pictures of me from my childhood down here. So, over here, we can now make our way over here to my TV. I have a Roku TV in case anybody's wondering. I don't know which Roku, to be quite honest, but this is the remote, in case anybody's wondering. But this was actually another gift from one of my good friends and also a longtime watcher of my channel, Katie. So thank you so much, Katie. I have tons of fun using this TV. It has been used to watch tons of YouTube, listening to tons of music, and watching movies and TV shows, of course. So there's that. And then this is my favorite part, is my little cubicle. I guess you could call them cubicles. I don't know. Sometimes people, every time I talk about this to my family, they're like, what do you mean your cubicles? I'm like, it's a cube storage system. And I love this very much. Got it from Target. And I love that there's many compartments. I think this was the biggest size that they were selling of all of the cubes. So 12 little cubes, and I have decorated them very, very nicely. And there's also cute little blush pink bins. So I have my Dumbo collection. You can see my DVDs over here of what I do have, or what I did leave. I decided to have in my collection. And so basically, the only DVDs I have up there are Rankin Bass films, which, if you don't know who that is, he made like Rudolph and Frosty and Santa Claus is Coming to Town and all those other things, and like Peter Cottontail and all those fun kind of like holiday movies. So I have those. They're sitting in the back so you can't see them. But if you're wondering what I do watch, like the constant movies I do rewatch a lot, it is Harry Potter, Twilight, big Twilight fan. Yes, I know. I have 50 Shades of Grey on there, and The Hunger Games, and we also have all of Ghost Whisperer. So if anybody was wondering, a sneak peek of my DVD collection of what I do have, that is what I watch on constant repeat. Always rotating through those movies because they're my favorite. So I guess you can call it what you will. It's a very interesting mixture of The Hunger Games and 50 Shades of Grey, Twilight, and Harry Potter. It's a very interesting mix, I can tell. Oh, I don't know if I showed this, but there is a Funko Pop of another Alice one over here because she's a little bit big until I can debox her. But she is the Queen of Hearts in a little teacup. I am trying to collect that series of the Alice characters in the teacups, but I have only been able to get the Queen of Hearts so far. And then here's the rest of my little collection. If you're wondering what these boxes are, these cute little decorative boxes, those are from Bath & Body Works. They came with their collections in them. I think Champagne Toast was in this one, and Rose was in that one. But they're being used as storage, which is really great. So they make great storage solutions, and I love them. They're really cute. I hope they bring out more of these boxes because I absolutely adore them. But there's my Dumbos. If anybody's wondering, I love Dumbo. So there's Dumbo. I have, like my papers, my important papers and stuff. I have some craft supplies, mostly like paints, and my hot glue stuff is in the tin. And then that's all of my like washi tapes, pens, pencils, scissors, There's some notebooks behind there. And then in the bottom of these little things, I'm not going to open them up, but I will tell you what's in there. I have childhood plushies and stuff in there. That's my cat's clothes when I do photo shoots. That's all their extra toys. I don't keep a whole bunch of toys out for them, but those are the toys that I rotate through. The box is full to the top. I'm a toy hoarder for my cats. Basically, they're just like holiday ones that I rotate out. And then those are all of my yearbooks from school. I have every yearbook from 3rd grade up until graduation, when I graduated in 2013. So that's how long I've been out of school, which I'm greatly appreciate very much, because I wish not to go back. So that's that's all of this. This is basically my full little tour of this, in case anybody was wondering what is in here. The last part of the tour is my dining table, because this will bring us to the hallway for sure, where my kitchen is and stuff. So this is my table. It's secondhand from Facebook, like I said, with the table and chairs. It's a little bit too big for this space, because look at this. This is a little bit cramped. And it's hard for me to get behind the table a lot, because when I do parties and stuff, I like to do like birthday parties, or if I want to do photo shoots and stuff, I want this blank wall over here. I need this blank space to like decorate the wall and stuff, and it's kind of always hard because it's like I gotta move this big huge table constantly and put it at a different angle so I can do stuff, and it doesn't work for me. So we need something a little bit rounder and just to fix this whole space. But this is what it looks like. I love this tablecloth. It is super pretty. I got it off Amazon. But unfortunately, I don't know, it just sits really crookedly on the table, because I think the table is a little bit too big. And I had thought I bought the biggest tablecloth size, but maybe not. And maybe if I took the leaf out of this table, the tablecloth would fit on it. But I still think this table would be too big, even if I took the leaf out. I don't think it would make a difference, but that's what it does look like. But I love the tablecloth because, of course, it is pink. There's roses, butterflies. Can you tell that that is my theme of my life? I should probably write something about butterflies, roses, and swans, and my cats, because that's my life, and I love my life like that. It's so pretty. So here's what it looks like, in case anybody's wondering. Oh, and if you're wondering what this is, that is my Wi-Fi, which is kind of very ugly. But that's the only place it can be. So I would like to cover it up somehow. Maybe with like a room divider type of thing. Just so I don't have to look at it. And when I take pictures, it doesn't have to be in my pictures. But at least it's a great Wi-Fi. It's great Wi-Fi. But they just need to make Wi-Fi looking systems a little nicer, I think. But I do have a candle out here, and that's from Bath & Body Works, and of course, it's tea rose. Have I burnt it? No. It's there for decoration. But look at this tablecloth. I just love the springy vibes. Like, that's basically what I think my life would be. It's like, it's just basically going to be like springy vibes all year round, because I do not care about that kind of stuff. But this is what it looks like, and I absolutely love my living room. It's really pretty. So here is what it looks like. And I hope you enjoy my living room as well. So with that, my beautifuls, as you stare at this pretty pink house of mine, because this is my dream, I hope you enjoyed seeing my very fun living room of tons of fantasy and pinks and tons of Alice stuff. Because this is what it looks like right now. I absolutely adore all this, and I hope you all are able to have a fun home like this as well, that's very inviting and fun and just represents your personality, because you should be able to live in a home where it's absolutely decorated to your heart's desire and just feels like a home to you. And I am very pleased with how everything has turned out and is always here. But I will let you guys know that I am always rearranging this room. Cannot tell you about the amount of times these shelves and stuff like this have already been like reorganized till I could find the way I wanted it to be. But I love how it's set up. It's absolutely kind of like my favorite view right here. This is just amazing, and I love it all so dear. And I love all my collections. And just so you know, I have been filming the intro and outro on on a different day than when I filmed the tour. So if the time on the clock looks very weird, that is why. But the sun situation has just been going in and out lately. And so it's hard to find like a great time to do it because the sun just kept going in and out. And so I've just been filming these things on different days, trying to hope that the sun cooperates. But I do love that there's 2 big windows, so you do get tons of light, natural light in here. So that's really great, because if nobody noticed, we have no fan, no ceiling lights. So I find interesting ways to have some light at night, but this is just what it is. But I do absolutely adore this, and I am so glad that you have all been able to finally see my amazing little setup. And always know that you are able to have the beautiful life that you deserve, and I am all here rooting for you and manifesting for you all that you all get to enjoy beautiful, safe, happy, loving homes as well. Until next time, my beautifuls, I'm sending you all lots of love, and have a beautiful and magical day. I love you all. Bye. Bye.
Oh, if you had the world